Hey now, we're not really live. Well, we're not live on Twitch. We're live on Discord. I'm waiting on a call back from my ISP supervisor, whatever. And in the meantime, we're on the Discord. We're gonna do some Dragon Quest XI. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let me actually start that. Hey, Barrel.
Oh.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Let me raise you up.
Baba booey, baba booey,
Baba booey, baba booey. Baba booey, baba booey, boo boo boo. Baba booey, baba booey. Oh, baba booey. I wonder if anybody's made that song parody, like, you know, for Howard Stern show to Rock Me Amadeus like that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot I was thinking about the Simpsons thing, but yeah.
Oh yeah, cause Dr. Zaius, Dr. Zaius.
Yeah.
Dr. Zaius, that was a spoof of Rock Me Amadeus.
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but like, I never, you know, I hear it more as the Simpsons.
Yeah. So I actually finished this last night, but there's a little extra content that I started but didn't finish because it was getting late. And there's also some things I forgot to... Well, there's like one major thing I forgot to do that I'm going to do.
Right.
So, you know. And I don't want to go live on Twitch because I'm waiting for a phone call back from my ISP. The supervisor's got to call me back. Because it's related to... They put the account on probation so that they could see where the issues are.
Right.
Like when it happens and all that. And I'm like, do what you gotta do, you know? Like, just let's get this fixed. All right, let me go back to Trial Isle and do these trials again because I forgot that I didn't get all the wishes. What up, my slime? That's our word. Yo, Ross.
Hey, what's up?
Yay. So now I'm waiting on a supervisor to call me back. I guess I'll do this one because it's the fastest one to get through. God damn, Serena and her fucking fetish gear. I didn't realize that the final costume was going to be that.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just... Serena's the last character you'd expect to wear something like that. Okay, well, I guess Veronica's the last character. Or Hendrik. Actually, no. Yeah, Hendrik's the last character you expect to wear something like that. I'm not even sure if Hendrik fucks.
Maybe Fox, but don't know about like.
Hey, Wayne.
Just like Goku.
Yeah. Well, we had a whole thing about because it showed that Hendrik is into porn, right?
Oh.
Just like Rab is. He's a collector of the Ogler's Digest, which is like I guess the Dragon Quest equivalent of Playboy. And when everybody thought that Rab was dead, and you know, and they found a copy of the magazine on his body, you know, and Hendrik was like, "That's the first issue of Ogler's Digest in mint condition," you know. And we had this whole joke on... Oh, wait, I gotta grab the monster. We had this whole joke on stream about... Hendrik definitely reads it for the articles. Whereas Rab is unaware that there are articles. Right, EB?
Maybe.
Talking about
Yeah,
Playboy did have some pretty good articles.
I know, that's it. Yeah, we're talking about the Ogler's Digest. It's funny to me because it's like, you know, it's so true. Like, Hendrik would be that guy that would... EB had a great joke about, you know, that was a journalistic masterpiece by Yoshi of Hato, you know, and Rab's just like, oh, there's articles in it, is there? You know, he wouldn't even know.
Cut out the pictures.
I think I gotta go this way.
making my lunch, so once that's done, I've gotta
Gotcha.
go on mute.
Yeah, I'm playing Fable 2 at the moment. Sorry if you can hear the
You
game,
would.
but
You would.
I mean, it's a good game. I just finished the first one. Yes,
Out of my fucking way, bitch. Oh, that's not the right way, is it? Or was that the right way?
then I'm gonna make some lasagna.
Will it be crisp?
I sure hope so.
That lasagna looks crisp. That's my daughter!
You planning on doing the music appreciation tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Beatles.
Yes, the Beatles. Is Ringo the
Oh.
best drummer in the world? He's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Yeah, like, say what you want about the Beatles, but they did have some pretty good humor.
I mean, why would anybody say anything bad about the Beatles? You're just like, I'm not gonna answer that. Oh no, this is the right one. Okay. I can't imagine anybody being like, no, they suck. They're terrible.
There's a
Well, I
recent
said
interview with Starr that there's a recent interview with Ringo Starr where he's like, "Don't you ever play with a click track?" And Ringo goes, "I am the fucking click track."
Well, I mean, he's the drummer. I mean, why would he need a click track? Oh, that's funny. Peace and love, peace and love. Do you remember that Simpsons where Marge had written a letter to Ringo in the 60s or the 70s or whatever, and then she finally got an answer like decades later? Because he was,
I remember that one.
yeah, he was meticulously answering all of his fan mail. It turns out that's actually true to life, and that he really did do that, and he only gave it up kind of like a few years ago.
Damn.
Yeah. He
Ringo
just
Starr answering his fan mail.
Yeah, like he put out this statement on like his YouTube or whatever. Where he was like, "Listen, I'm not going to be accepting any more fan mail. I've been doing it for too long. You know, anything I get is going to go straight into the bin. Peace and love, peace and love." He kept saying that.
I mean, he always kind of does that.
Yeah, he kept saying that, and he was just like, "I'm sorry. I've been doing this for like 50 years, and it's enough." You know.
Damn,
And
that's dedication. Though.
Yeah, but eventually you got to cut it off. You're like, all right, that's enough with that shit. You know.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. You like it when I played the drums. That was years ago.
I play the drums somewhat alright.
He was a good drummer. It's just that you got to remember that you can't judge it by, you know, the Beatles' music wasn't exactly demanding. It was
Yeah.
catchy pop rock songs that were designed to be fun and, you know, catchy. And yeah, there were some experimental things that they did later on, but you know, it was never all that demanding in terms of playing. He was a very tight player, though. He definitely
Yeah, I
could.
can't deny that.
He definitely could drum.
Yeah.
And he wasn't stealing all the girls like Pete Best did. I saw an interview with Pete Best on Howard Stern, and you know, and Howard just asked him like, "Why did they fire you, the Beatles?" And he's like, "Honestly, they thought I was too handsome. They were jealous."
You know, it'd be funny if they
There we
had,
go.
like, they had the new Beatles with Sean Lennon, Daniel McCartney, Danny Harrison, and whoever Ringo's son's name is.
Yeah. Here we go. Overweening pride. Ween.
Ween.
Yes, it'll be Beatles play Beatles.
Yeah, like Zappa plays Zappa, right?
Yeah.
Do I want Serena in the group? I probably do, actually. All right.
You did see a Zappa played Zappa, right?
I saw them live, yeah.
Considering Julian and Sean sound like their dad,
Yeah.
it's not far from.
Yeah. These shitters. Alright. Yeah, I definitely do need Serena here. Let's do this.
I mean, if you really wanted to hear what John Lennon would have sounded like doing 80s music, just listen to Julian Lennon.
Exactly.
Oh.
You're gonna heal Eric.
Yeah, the only Beatles album I actually listened like the whole way through is a compilation album I have, which is just their love song.
So you haven't listened to a Beatles album?
Not like a real one.
I mean, you know, their albums are only like a half hour long. It doesn't take a lot of
Yeah, it's just like I haven't. I've been looking for like Abbey Road or White Album on vinyl, so I'm gonna buy that at some point.
Yeah. Here we go, Eric. Not bad. Yeah, I forgot I got a boost.
I'm so used to listening to Meatloaf albums. I'm always shocked when I see albums that are less than an hour long.
I know, right? Because he liked to fill up the whole CD.
Oh yeah, like one of my favorite album of all time is only 32 minutes long.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with long albums. There's nothing wrong with short albums.
Yeah.
Slayer, Rain and Blood. It's 28 minutes.
Oh yeah. It's a hell of a 28 minutes though.
Yep.
Let's see how this does. Disappointing. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
It's funny you guys brought up Cannibal Corpse in the meme channel. The only chud that they had was the former guitarist who got caught with skulls and
Jesus.
flamethrowers.
Jesus Christ. Alright. This stupid box is fucking me up. Get up, 11. Alright.
So, let's look this up since I want to see the exact time stamp. The album Tubular Bells, 48 minutes and 50 seconds. It's by Mike Oldfield. Just notice the theme for The Exorcist.
Yep.
It's all one song.
Yeah, and they just cut it up for use in like whatever scene they needed.
Yep. There's even because it.
God damn it!
So they had to do, the A side and B side is split into two.
Fuck.
Damn it!
It's like
This isn't going well.
The Crimson by Edge of Sanity. It's just one big 40-minute track.
By the way, Mike Oldfield's a great prog rock composer, but he went to this self-help group that convinced him that he could sing, and they were very wrong.
Fuck off.
Speaking of prog, just gonna.
Alright, you guys are killing me here. Like, I know it's a voice chat barrel, but it's still a let's play. You just do that, like I don't matter. Fuck. Not that I'm struggling here. Well, I didn't mean don't talk at all. I meant, just try to keep it a little bit on topic.
Well, I'm also eating.
Oh, well, yeah, I was meaning barrel, really.
Yeah, and I'm working right now, so...
Oh, Jesus. I actually...
Jesus, ass and tits.
Oh, God. Can I run from this and, like, re-engage, I wonder? Because this is going really badly. I'm not even getting any turns. Alright, let's see if I can... No, you're locked out of that. Alright. Well,
Or, when you try, because I missed the beginning of this fight, did you use that drum that casts Oompa on everyone?
I didn't even think of that. Well, it casts oomph, but yeah, I didn't even think of that. Thank you for reminding me. I need to... I'll swap Eric back in. Hopefully I get this... If I get this, I get this within the time limit, what do you call it? The turns. I've been having extremely bad luck here. Yeah, I forgot about that drum, and Eric has it. Okay. That's the issue, is that he has Disruptive Wave. There's no buffing. And he seems to be using it a lot. I might have to rethink the whole strategy here. Even when he's dead, Jasper's causing me issues.
He would.
Oh, I should have given his turn to Serena. Okay, never mind. I forgot that I could do that. Because, who'd we get? Moogle, what's up? Because he's got that ladies first thing.
Ew.
Wow, no issue with Moogle not being loud enough. Oh, God, that's terrible. Alright, this is going better. Oh, never mind. I'm probably dead now. Jesus Christ. Silvando! Oh, that's fantastic.
So we're like going to fight the super boss, I'm guessing?
Yeah, soon. I just wanted to do this because I forgot to do this last night.
Okay.
I forgot to get the rest of the wishes. I might have to fight this guy more than once, though.
It's one of those kind of bosses.
Well, no, it's because I think he's the last one of all the wish bosses, and there's more wishes than bosses. But I did look into who the last one is on Altar of the, what do you call it? Altar of the Elusive Age. And it's basically a powered-up Kalasmos. And then the super boss is basically a powered-up Mordegon that you fight at the top of the Tower of Time. Let's see if I can maybe do something here. Good. That's great. Ow! Where is it? Is it a spell? I didn't think it was a spell. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Ladies first. Wait, why would I be able to select Eric?
Please, I insist.
Why would I be able to select... Farrell, what are you doing?
Outside. Now you could hear that.
I think there might be some people in Finland who didn't hear that. But no, what was that?
I was scratching my ear and I have headphones in, so I didn't.
That is not what I. That is not at all what I would have guessed.
I didn't think that Michael would pick that up. So.
Yeah, but it sounded like you were like tearing cloth or something.
Oh, that.
Like it sounded like fabric ripping.
Oh, that's alright.
It's not exactly a normal sound that you get from scratching your ear.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right, Eric. Did I win? Not quite yet. Joke's on you. I don't have any buffs. Alright, not terrible at all. Oh, fuck. Let's finger this guy.
Oh my.
So, pretty much everything you're gonna fight from now on has that devastating wave that makes it so you can't buff, right?
It seems that way. It seems that buffs are not going to be all that helpful going forward.
So of course they give you that. You can't use it.
That's a typical thing in late game Dragon Quest bosses will use Disruptive Wave to discourage overly buffing. He's done.
Hooray.
Got him.
Yeah, bringing Veronica in was an error.
Who else wants?
Hopefully I was within the turn limit. 50... 45, that was close. Alright. So there's only 2... Why does it have this here? I already got this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the hair thing. Whether a lady doth appear more fair with long flowing tresses or a nice neat bob, 'tis a question that hath divided mankind since the dawn of time.
That's real.
Thou meanst to forge a third path, yes, to flit freely between the two as the fancy taketh thee. Verily thou art a connoisseur of coiffures, indeed, to spend a wish so. Still, one can only respect a fellow who knoweth what he liketh. May the power be thine. He's like, short hair, long hair? You're just gonna go with wherever the wind blows. Alright, whatever. And I got a pretty Betsy, which is useless at this point. Oh, here's the final reward. A Hero's Book of Brilliant Weapons. Maybe that's so you could change who you're married to? I can't imagine that you'd do that, but... Because some of these weapons I'm gonna want.
Right.
The Hippest Harpist, awarded for assembling all of Serena's most stylish duds. Truly amazing, awarded to those who wished for more wishes until there were no more wishes left. Alright, let's check this shit out.
Well, guess you're done unless you want to marry someone else, so why would you?
Yeah, right. Alright, we don't want the Hypernova Sword. Dynamo Dagger. I'm only going to be able to make one of these, but I need a Crimsonite. Fuck. Oh, boy. Can one of you guys just write a few things down for me? It doesn't matter who does it, just to help me, because this is the only time I'll be able to bring up this exact list of recently learned.
Okay, I'm still eating, but I'll try to write it
Okay,
down.
yeah, just one. Okay, so one Crimsonite.
Let me get up a document here.
Yeah,
That's not what I meant to click.
whatever works.
Well, actually, I click Wild Tangent Games, and whoever wants that. Okay, one Crimsonite,
One Crimsonite. One Black Tear.
Black Tier.
2 Black Tears. Make that.
Okay.
Make that 2 Crimsonites. No, I never mind that last one. We don't want that weapon. Add another Black Tear.
Okay.
Add another Crimsonite. And that's it.
2 Crimsonite, 3 Black Tier.
Okay, so I need 5 Serpent Souls, or Dragon Souls, or whatever the hell they're called.
Okay.
Alright, let me fix this mess. Yeah, I'm probably going to be using Jade more than... Well, Eric's still good, even if I can't... Because he could buff every other turn and just go for luck, you know? Because they don't always use Disruptive Wave. Alright, so let me go to... What do you call it? Dungerzil. I gotta do some foraging. I might need more than that because some of them are evolved weapons that I haven't evolved. But that'll be a pretty good starting. This damn rabbit coming at me. You know what would have been cool? If you could rebuild Dungerzil the way you rebuilt Cobblestone.
Yeah, would have been cool.
I need 5. Oh, hello. What? 11.
I mean, this game has so much, but it would have been cool to have like a kingdom building component.
Accept your fate.
As long as they didn't go overboard, right?
Yeah. Just like, you know, you've got the former king of Dungerzil in your party. You're the prince of Dungerzil.
Yeah.
Might as well rebuild it.
Alright. I got 1. Damn, Jade. She got them Chun-Li combos. You know what's funny is she has the costume that we've been comparing to Chun-Li, and the big attack that I've been using is basically the lightning legs from Street Fighter. I don't know why I didn't think of that until just now, but... Alright, that's 2. Here, look. Don't tell me this isn't Chun-Li's move from Street Fighter. Except with that spin kick at the end. Which, let's face it, Chun-Li should probably do that shit. Fuck out of here. So Corin and Sarah had posted something on Facebook about working in restaurants, right? And, well, Barrel, you'd appreciate this. You work in a restaurant. And you know how they have, like, front of house and back of house? You know, front of house referring to your wait staff, your bartenders, your hosts and hostesses, the managers, you know. And back of house being the cooks, the dishwashers, you know, everybody in the kitchen. And she was saying something about how front of house and back of house need to... Where are the dragons? Need to work together. But she abbreviated them as Oh, there we go. FOH and BOH, right? And whenever I see FOH, I think fuck out of here. So I was like, let me show you what, because it was something like, well, to tell the truth, the front of house and, you know, front of house and back of house need to work together. I was like, let me tell you what my brain did there, okay? To tell you the truth, fuck out of here and, oh, mistakes were made. And she goes, did you ever figure it out? I'm like, yes, several long seconds later.
What's yours is mine.
Oh, fuck. We're really doing this? Alright.
Do your worst.
Fuck out of here and bitch out of here.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Bitch out of here. That's perfect. I should have... Yeah. That would have made a little bit more... It still makes no sense, but it would have made a little bit more sense. Alright, that's 3.
That's funny because when I used to play live, actually still do play live. It's like every time I see FOH, I see front of house.
Oh, there you go. But I see it as fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go to Brooklyn if you want food.
Our triumph was
Hey, how you doing, Pete?
I'm such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, we had a waitress that got fired because she was trying to start drama between everyone.
I hear none of that. What did you say? I heard it, but it didn't register as words, Barrel. What did you say?
At the place I worked at, you know, as a dishwasher, we had a waitress who got fired because she was trying to start drama with like everyone working there for no reason at all.
No, nobody wants that.
Yeah, didn't stay very long. I mean,
No.
neither did I, to be fair, but...
I'm actually surprised they did something about it, because usually it's just, well, there's one in every place and you just gotta deal with it.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe they don't put up with that shit in Sweden.
I mean, not from my knowledge, no. Maybe, yeah.
I'll tell you, here in the United States, it's just accepted that there's always at least one, you know, drama queen, you know, in each, and by the way, the term drama queen is not meant to be gender specific, because there are guys and non-binary pals that are drama queens too. I'm not understanding why I leave and come back and the dragons don't respawn right away. That's never been an issue.
Oh.
That said, I actually get mildly triggered if me or somebody I care about gets called a drama queen.
Your mom called you that, yeah. But you're so not though.
Yeah, you're like the anti-drama queen.
That's just because your mom ain't shit, you know. It's like,
yeah, exactly.
So she can dismiss me.
yeah. It's a shame because it's like so not true, and there are really people who are total drama queens, and that ain't you.
What's yours is mine.
There we go.
She's probably more of a drama queen, to be honest.
It certainly sounded like it since she was trying to tell you all this stuff about Meatloaf that was greatly exaggerated. Because I'm like, I don't know, you said he'd been getting better about things. Let me go ahead and look and see what he's posting. And it honestly wasn't all that bad. It was a lot of boomer shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't,
So it was like,
it wasn't malignant boomer shit.
then she was talking about how he's, clearly off his meds, he's getting incoherent again and stuff.
He's getting what?
He's getting, like, incoherent again because, he is mentally ill.
Honestly, his post read like every other post from somebody that age on Facebook. They all come off as completely incoherent to me.
I mean, he's just a boomer. He's just settled down. He plays casual games and goes on Facebook.
Like, I know you're not a Facebook person, but there's a group on Facebook called Please Show to Jim Ha Ha.
Oh, I think I'm in that group.
You're in that group too? I'm in it. I don't post, but I love reading it, yeah. And it basically highlights incoherent boomers, you know what I mean? And it's usually not anything malignant that they're posting. It's usually, just stuff that doesn't make any sense. And it came to it came from a post that somebody made where they saw a funny post and they wrote, "Please show to Jim Ha Ha." And the incoherent boomers are referred to as Jims or Jimettes. Alright, so I gotta go to Sniffleheim.
Yeah, it's like when people comment on like Walmart's post, like, where are the shoes?
Yeah. The funny thing is that Walmart always replies to those comments.
Yeah.
So we got Jims and Jimettes, Karens and Kevins.
You know what? I don't think Kevin is the proper male equivalent. I hate to say it. I'm sorry, Ross. Go ahead. I didn't hear you there.
I didn't even realize there was such a thing as like a name for like the male equivalent of a Karen.
Yeah, I don't think it's honestly it's, and I hate to say it because we know one and he's not like this, but usually it's Kyle is that guy that puts holes in drywall. You know what I mean? And our Kyle is well aware of that stereotype too. All right, what'd you say? 2 Crimsonite, 3 Black Tear?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 Crimsonite. Because then I got to go and find those recipes in there. Like, it won't be recent recipes anymore.
Because Karen is supposed to refer to, like, a very specific type of white woman. My friend at one point told me what the black woman equivalent would be, but I forgot what it was. It's not like a stereotypically black name either, so...
Yeah. Well, have you noticed that the stereotypical black names aren't really a thing?
No. Maybe once in a while you'll see them, but...
Yeah, but they're not as common. Like, all these, like, racist assholes are like, oh, there's all these loquishes out here. And I'm like, yes, I've run into 1 or 2 people with name like that, but it's not as common as you think. And the funny thing is, it's like... I read this story about this black woman got an office job, and her name was something along those lines, right? It wasn't hard to remember. Honestly, I think a unique name like that is easy to remember. But there was this guy who was like, oh, I don't understand these names. It's all the same to me, because he kept calling her the wrong name. So she started calling him, like, Lyle or Chevin or Andy or, you know what I mean? Just, like, stereo. And he's like, well, that's not my name. And she's like, oh, you white boys' names is the same. I can't keep it straight. And what the funny thing is that it worked, and he, like, apologized to her. Like, he realized that he was a shithead.
I guess that's the best reaction you can have in that kind of...
Yeah, she didn't expect it at all. She was just fucking with him.
Eh?
Okay, oh God, in my more evil years, I used to have call in on my radio shows, like the ridiculous names that was heard or what's been said over the years.
Yeah.
I know that...
The most ridiculous one was Lamangelo and Orangelo. It's like, you named your kid after lemon jello and orange jello.
I've heard that story.
Yeah.
Not from you, but I've just heard it.
Yeah.
Lately, I've noticed that, and I brought this up to my friend, I said that there's a lot of, like, Islamic names in the black culture. She's like, well,
Yeah.
that's because the black and Arabic cultures kind of got tied, with Islam and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
I know why.
Black people in the 70s.
I am the Minister Farrakhan.
Let's talk about how there's someone named Zara. It's like she got it from it was an Arabic name, which in turn came from like a Hebrew root, because they also actually borrow names a lot down there, despite the fact that there's all this tension.
Yeah.
It means princess for the record.
Okay.
But she was like, yeah, it's pretty common to see, Muslim names, Islamic names, and black culture, just because even if you're not necessarily, Muslim yourself, just the cultures got intertwined in the 70s.
There we go.
It's better.
When people say, "Oh, why can't they have normal names?" What they really mean is, why can't they have white names?
Yeah.
Because it is
Or
normal.
when they ask, people of other ethnicities, like, do you have an English name or something like that?
Oh, English. Oh, I need Thunderballs? I think I could buy those somewhere. I didn't realize.
Like I've heard this song one on YouTube. It has Pro CD has been asked that.
My her name online is Neth. I'm not going to dox her by saying what her real name is. But
Yeah.
I will say that it's a name very commonly heard with, white women. In fact, there's white ladies in the MCU with names, though.
There you go. All right. I think they might sell Thunderballs here or at the school.
Oh yeah, speaking of MCU, like I saw Iron Man 3 yesterday. It wasn't as bad as I remembered it.
It's a good movie.
All
it's just not like the other
I heard there was let me give you what I heard. Oh, speaking of MCU, I don't remember it.
Oh, I saw Iron Man 3 yesterday and it wasn't as bad as I remembered it.
I never really thought it was bad. I was a little underwhelmed the first time I saw it. But then after that, every time I watch it, it's a little better. Wait, is it this store? I thought there was a store that sold materials here.
Yeah,
oh, here we
I
are.
didn't care for the kids, but I'm not bothered by the Mandarin twist.
Alright, they don't sell it here. Let me try the school.
And I went into it with a person preparing me, saying that, it's not like the other Iron Man movies, so...
Yeah. I don't understand why you gave it 2.5 stars, but your review was pretty positive.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I was arguing with myself at that.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna give it.
I think that's like a 3-star movie, maybe 3.5.
Yeah,
I think 3-star. I mean, I thought it was really good. It took me a few watches to realize it was really good. It's got a lot of thematic elements to it.
Absolutely savage review I posted this morning just for that one.
I did see that, yeah.
It was like, holy shit, they just went right for the jugular. I'd never even heard this musical before until they released the movie version of it, and I've heard that the show was awful.
Let me look up where I can find Thunderballs. This is silly.
Thunderballs.
And it strikes like Thunderball.
Oh.
Well, the greatest James Bond movie ever made.
It's a 10 out of 10.
People were like,
I can
the
find them at
musical's
the...
like already kind of controversial, but the movie's actually making people who like the musical start to rethink it. It's not bad.
Maybe that's a good thing.
Considering the plot of the musical, probably is.
Alright, so apparently you can find them laying around in the battleground, and also the malicious white princes will drop them. I thought the only malicious white prince in Dragon Quest was Prince Charmles.
It's Charmley.
Yeah, it's pronounced Charmley, which is funny because his dad.
It's Chowder.
Chowder.
It's Chowder.
It's funny, like the party calls him Charmless, and most of the people in the town call him Charmless. His father says it's Charmles, and then he comes in. It's pronounced Charmley.
It's like
think you know.
I love that he has that fake accent too. Like nobody else in that town talks like that.
He's like that one guy from Suikoden.
Oh yeah, and he was the dude that was renaming all the towns to ridiculous French words.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. There's a way to see where the
Milik, that was his name.
Milik. Yeah, he had like a really long name, but that was his first name, Milik. It was like Milik von Oppenheimer or some shit, you know?
I think there was someone else in that game. I forget his name now.
There was definitely someone else in that game. There was a lot of
There were a lot
characters
of
in it,
someone
yeah.
else's.
Yeah.
I think it was like Vincent or something. I don't remember.
Vincent Watt, what are you talking about? There's this guy who's like a Vince or a John or a Bob or something. I don't know.
It was Vince. It was some long name. I don't remember exactly.
Go to the Suikoden wiki and find out.
You sure you're not thinking of Tapeta from Breath of Fire 2?
No, it's not Tapeta.
Because he's got that really long name. Dracolite. Or Calcon. Alright, I'm not finding it. I'm gonna have to farm them from malicious white princes. Oh wait, that was the wrong... That was B9. They're on B8. Alright, let me look. Okay, maybe I can make this happen. I need at least 2 of them. I've been finding and using these Thunderballs for so long, I didn't realize that I was low on them. Damn it.
Oh. To boil down the plot of the musical and movie Dear Evan Hansen, white boy tells horrible lie and exploits grieving family and then gets away with it because mental health.
Oh.
That sounds like something that I would very much not be into.
I hadn't even
Yeah.
heard of it till I saw people in the Doll server complaining about it, and then all the backlash against the movie. Mostly because the guy who originally played the title character insisted on playing him in the movie, and his father happened to produce the movie, so
Hmm.
he's
Oh.
lying when he says that. It's because nobody else would want him in the role.
Fuck.
The guy is 27 and he's trying to play like a 16-year-old, and he's
Well, there's one.
like he's about 34.
And he doesn't look a day over 40. Wait, hold on. No,
Yeah.
don't do that. Alright, I got 1. That doesn't help me, though. I'm gonna go to the, just fight some white princes and steal from them.
So it has like the knock-on effect of making it look like this grown man's going around being a sociopath with a bunch of teenagers.
I mean, to be honest, though, that is like a common thing. Like, they call it Dawson casting, you know, where it's...
People have brought that up. They said,
Yeah.
no, this is even worse because like every attempt he did to look younger just made him look older.
Oh, that reminds me, I was watching one of those, like, Kermit on Omegle videos last night, and Kermit's dressed as a pirate looking for booty, you know, the typical jokes, right?
Yeah.
And he runs into this kid that's got a bright pink ski mask covering his whole face.
Hello?
Hello? What? Can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, that was
I can hear
weird.
you. Sorry, my phone rang.
Oh, okay, alright.
It was
You were making me nervous because you said hello, so I thought, oh god, am I disconnected again?
oh no, I answered my phone and hit the mute button. It was just
Ah.
a scam anyway.
Oh, scam likely. So anyway, the guy's got this bright pink ski mask on, and he's like, you know, and Kermit's just like, bro, why do you got a ski mask on, Omegle? You looking kind of sus, like you're gonna rob me or something? What the hell? So the guy takes off the ski mask, and Kermit's immediate reaction was, how do you look like you're 35 and 6 at the same time?
Yeah, there's a subreddit for that called 13 or 30.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, the dude looked like, you know, like Todd from Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
You know, where he has that baby face, but you could tell he's not young.
It was a YouTuber that recently did a face reveal, and I mentioned that, I'm like, he looks simultaneously 14 and 40 somehow.
Yeah, it must be a thing. Oh, speaking of YouTubers who had done okay, y'all remember that Onage Pranks channel? The guy who does all the voices and calls up people and fucks with them?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
So he vanished. Like there was a whole months where he wasn't uploading, and this guy was uploading regularly. And he had recently done a face reveal where he showed his face, and it was kind of funny because a lot of people thought, oh, because he does all those voices, he's kind of racist, and turns out he's not white. You know, he's a Middle Eastern guy, and anyway, he vanishes a little while ago. Nobody knows, and everybody's leaving comments like, "Did you forget about the channel? What's going on? Where are you?" Motherfucker was in jail.
Oh.
He pranked an FBI agent.
Oh.
And he knew the guy was an FBI agent too, and he fucked with him, and he thought because the guy's brother had requested the prank that it was cool, and the guy's brother would smooth it over, and the guy's brother just like basically ghosted him and just left him out to dry, and he wound up going to jail for a while.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes, right? Alright, let's make this boomerang.
They're not messing with law enforcement in the future.
Yeah. And even he said, like, he even had a clip of his lawyer saying, do not post that video, and he's like, I have to post it. He altered the guy's voice and everything, but, yeah, it was like, wow. Apparently the dude was investigating, like, Indian scammers, right?
Yeah.
And he called him as the Rakesh character, and he's like, listen, my friend, do not come after us. It is, you know, a bunch of us got arrested. Don't, you know, please leave us alone and all that. The guy was on a stakeout when he took the call, so he was really angry. And he started doing that typical silly threat where he's like, don't make me take this to stage 2, right? Then he calls the guy back like a week later with his own voice, saying that he's from Amazon, and he's like, I have a package here for Mr. What does this say? Stage 2? Is it stage? I don't know what this is. Or no, it wasn't it was a requested callback for Stage 2, and the guy immediately was like, who the fuck is this? And he's like, well, this is Russell Swartz from Amazon. And he's like, no, who the fuck is this? Like, he wasn't fooled for a second. And he's like, yeah, he paid the price.
Look around to find out.
Yeah, well, he got really bold. I mean, the guy has done some pretty great pranks, but pranking an FBI agent is pretty high up there on the dumb shit category.
Girl.
What?
Wow.
Oh yeah, the thing I posted, yeah, right.
I love how you could post something and you get an immediate reaction and you don't know what the person is reacting to.
I mean, yeah.
It's pretty funny to me. Which arm do I want to put it on, there or here? It's bigger difference here. Well, 475 or... Yeah, it's better here. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that's the boomerang.
Hey, boomerang.
Okay, boomerang. Alright. Do I want a... I don't need a wand. Heavy wand? Okay. There's no reason for me to make that because Rab has something better. Spears nobody's using. Okay, this is what we want, the Uger Gringham Whip. But I gotta make the Giga Gringham Whip first, so... Oh, I haven't even made the Mega one. Alright, let's do that. I gotta evolve them all. Remember, I got the... I didn't want to get the Gringham Whip at the fucking casino, because I was like, oh, the Mega Gringham Whip isn't even that good, and then I realized there were, like, more evolutions of it than any other weapon. That's why I bothered. Holy! Alright, this is an easy one. Wow. I should have done this ages ago.
Why I bothered is probably going to be the name of my autobiography.
Yes, I like it. I approve. I feel like Like with you, I could use a lot of the phrases I say to June, like, that's awful, I approve. Oh, goddamn.
They are alternate universe versions of the same person, so.
It seems that way, right? You're Bizarro June, or June is Bizarro you?
Yeah.
One of those. Alright, it didn't need to be +1 or anything anyway, because I'm just gonna use it in the next... What?
What was that?
Never mind.
Yeah, because usually there's two extra stages. The Mega Giga. I didn't realize it was an Uber one, so... Veronica's gonna be kicking some ass. Power next strike doubled. Damn, Brev. This is Nick Con a movie, Brev. Oh, fuck.
I'd rather not.
Not my cake, but okay. Next time Kyle comes in and says, fuck Keen, I'm gonna be like, who has the time? Alright, so then I can do the Uber Gingham Whip. This costs $4. Hopefully this is actually better than the weapon that she has right now. I have no idea if it is or isn't.
I'm gonna do an in a row joke, and that reminded me to check and see if they're still going ahead with that convention. Even though
You're checking daily, right?
Yeah, because the COVID rate is rising like immensely in my county.
It's kind of rising immensely everywhere, if you notice.
Yeah.
It seems I can't do one of these whips without fucking it up at least one square.
Now they've added it as an event in Orono, Maine.
Fuck.
Wait, what's going on here?
Well, that's
going to their Facebook. Where they actually update.
At this point, would you be happier if it went ahead or didn't go ahead?
I'd be happier if it didn't, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I got it.
3 minutes to go. Saying that they're going live on local new radio station tonight.
There it is. Okay. Alright, so what's left? Anything?
Interview Atreyu from Neverending Story. I guess he's already here. No, the call's not for another 11 days.
Alright. So now I need 3 Uber Agates of Evolution. I thought I guess I used up all the ones I had. Let me look into where I can get those. I think I might be able to get them by doing mini medals.
Mini medals.
You can steal them from Squidzilla's. You can steal them from Master Mucifer's. And Red Giants. Let me see if I have mini medals to be buying them with before I go trying to farm them from... Miniature medallion! Yes, exactly. I love that became Dickles the Bee's voice.
It just was kind of random that you started doing that for Dickles.
It was because of Therese, actually. Because it was when June was still living with them, and June had gotten the Dickles the Bee plushie, and Therese didn't understand the whole Dickles the Bee thing. And I was playing Trials of Mana, and Noun said something like, "Clearly Therese does not understand the appeal of Dickles the Bee, or the wonder of Dickles the Bee," or something like that. And I said, yeah, I agree, they obviously don't understand. And then Noun goes, well, that was meant to be in a really haughty voice. And I go, clearly Therese does not understand the wonder that is Dickles the Bee. Well, I can get one. Alright. So wait, how many did I need? I think 3. And that just became the voice. Yes, quite. I need 2 more. Alright. So the Citadel of Spite has them. I'll go there.
That's a great name.
Isn't it, right? It's like if they ever did like a second Neverending Story book, like the opposite of the Ivory Tower is the Citadel of Spite, right? It's on the shitty side of Fantastica where no one goes. They got the strung out, cracked out Muppets that never see the light of day.
Yeah. Or I guess Fantasia in the books.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, it's Fantasia in the movies. It's Fantastic in the books.
Oh yeah. One of those.
I didn't understand why they changed it to Fantasia, because that just makes me think of the Disney movie.
You think they wanted the opposite?
Yeah, you think they'd want to stay away from the Disney comparison. Especially with the mouse's lawyers breathing down your neck, you know?
Yep.
Clearly, they wanted it to be Fantasia, not Fantastica. Hmm. They also made the Ivory Tower a literal tower, so... It was supposed to be a vertical city. That painting that I used in the actual fantasy video was clearly based on the book. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I do gotta pee real quick. And Gibbs, don't jump on me. Really, dude? Why are you gonna act like this? I can't even move because he's like leaping. Alright, you gonna calm down? I'll be right back, guys. Just gonna take a quick pee break. Chillax, bro. Don't jump. It's not that exciting.
Being a baby.
Being a brat.
Sweet, merciful Yeezy. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I go out into the hall and friggin' Gunny starts jumping her, and I'm like, "You're not the one that jumps." All right. I don't think that's a Mucifer.
At this point, I would prefer if they canceled the convention, but
Yeah.
if they went through, the only reason why I'd go is because I've already paid to go.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the only way. If they cancel, is the only way you get your money back, right?
Or they'll just delaying it like they have for the last, 2 years. Because they can't refund people, they don't have the money.
Well, that's unfortunate. There's not much you could do about that.
Oh.
Right,
I'd go and probably catch something and hope I don't give it to everybody in my building.
There you are, right? And they're all old people, too.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully they're... Are a lot of the people in your building vaccinated, or is that an issue?
As far as I know, everybody but one person is vaccinated. Originally, they said they were going to name and shame whoever didn't get vaccinated, but they found out...
Can't do that. Yeah, that's a HIPAA thing.
So, but it is known there's one person in the building that did not vaccinate, and only one. They were all left to, let the rumor mill run and decide who to glare at.
Yeah.
It's not the person I thought it was. He did end up getting vaccinated.
Well, that's good.
He had MS, and he was basically going like, I don't care if I live or die or anything, but...
Well, what about other people? He
didn't care about them either, so...
Obviously. Well, at least he got it, though.
Shit.
I'm
It's
so
fine.
upset. As you saw earlier on the Discord, I'm so upset with my uncle right now.
Yeah.
He's being such a cock. And this isn't the uncle that usually is a cock.
Oh, is he vaccinated?
No, he's not. That's the
Oh,
whole
no,
point.
no, the one that usually are.
Oh, the one that we don't talk to? Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Ain't that fucked up? The problem is that there's 2 different enemies that can drop the things that I need, and I don't know where they are in this place. I mean, I'll know them when I see them, I just don't know where they are.
Well, it's good for your grandma that she's like, no, I don't want to see you if you're not vaccinated either.
Well,
Like,
aside the fact that she's 89, gonna be 90 in a few months, right? She is fully vaccinated and all that, but you can still get COVID if you're vaccinated, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And although it would be less serious, I mean, if you're 89, you don't want it, and you certainly don't want to pass it on to the unvaccinated great-grandchildren that she has living there, including my nephew Nathan, who has asthma. And as I've pointed out, is a little on the frail side.
Right.
So, oh, I think these guys. I think these blue guys are what I'm looking for.
Didn't know your nephews lived there.
Yeah, my sister lives with my grandma. My sister and her husband, and yeah.
Well, at least they all live together.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
They take care of my grandma, so that's what's important. All right, we got
Yeah.
one.
I figured it was probably that way.
It's kind of important, yeah.
Whereas my mother and brother live with my grandmother, but
Yeah.
like, how are they taking care of her?
Like because otherwise, because my grandfather died a few years, well, now it's like 10 years ago, Jesus Christ, but, my 89-year-old grandmother can't live on her own.
Right.
We'd have to be checking on her every day. And there's a lot of things she can't really do for herself anymore. Like, yeah, she's in pretty good health for an 89-year-old woman, right? But at the same time, like, she can't really, like, cook for herself or anything, it's just not happening. Ooh, I hope that doesn't kill. Alright, we're good. Perfect.
I think my great-grandma's around her 80th lives alone and like walks like a mile every day and whatnot.
How old is she?
I think around 85, 86.
Wow. That's impressive, right?
Yeah, and she lives in an apartment like three sets of stairs, and she's still as spry as ever.
Wow. That's something else.
Yeah, she's really cool. My mom, who is my great grandma on my dad's side, so they don't really meet up that often. Like my mom still like reminisce about her. Like damn, she's still cool as hell whenever they do that.
Okay, Barrel, you were doing so well. I was understanding the majority of that, and as you went through that, you got faster and faster and faster, and it became gibberish.
How the fuck am I not noticing that? God damn.
I couldn't understand you either.
Yeah, well, it's okay. I got most of it. I understood basically what you were saying, but like when you started going into all the family history and the dynamics, it was you just got it was like a steam train reaching full speed.
Right now, I was whenever my mom like meets up with her on the rare occasions where she does that, she still reminisces and says that she's cool as hell.
Alright, here we go.
This
is the last weapon I'll have to make. Hi, Gibbsy.
I mean, I have a great-grandmother that's still alive, and her mother lived to be in her hundreds. She didn't pass away until probably like 5 years ago.
I had a great-grandmother that was still alive. She passed away at around 2000 and... You know what? I hate to say this because this is honestly how I remember it. It was the same month that Metroid Prime 2 came out.
Oh.
Which is an issue, why I have an issue with that game. It's a perfectly wonderful game, but I was playing and then my great-grandma died and I just like, I couldn't,
Yeah.
But anyway, she was 96. And everybody sort of, I want to say, dismissed her as being completely senile. And I think it was very much not the case. And like obviously she was not completely within her faculties, you know what I mean? At 96, who can be expected to be, right? But at the same time, like basically I think a lot of my family were reducing everything she said as being complete nonsense. And she was sharper than people gave her credit for, you know? Like, she had a plan. She told me this. She had a plan to escape from the care home she was in. And it wasn't a bad place. They treated her well. It's just that she was a little far gone in the head and had this idea that she was going to escape and that she was going to get a job and live on her own and everything. She didn't seem to recognize that she was 96 years old, you know? And she told me that she was memorizing the code on the doors. You know, and I told the people that worked there, I said, you gotta change that code because she says she has 3 numbers, and they're like, oh, she's fine. Turns out she did memorize and she did get out, and they had to, you know, retrieve her before she got out and hurt herself because she couldn't really walk all that well. So I went to see her one day. I just had the urge to go visit her, right? And this is a good timing because she died like the next week. And I tell you, I go in there and I don't know how many of you guys remember this or know about this, but they've had a long history in New Jersey, which is right by us, of having really shitty governors, right? And this was before Chris Christie, you know, it was before whoever was before Chris Christie. And they had this governor, his name was McGreevy, and he was caught in this big scandal and had to retire, right? So I come into the nursing home, right? And all the residents are in the, you know, like the dining area eating dinner. And I spoke to somebody and I said, you know, I'm here to see Ann Muscola, right? And they said, she's in the day room. And I'm like, why is she in the day room when everybody's eating dinner? So I go in there, and she's sitting there watching TV all by herself. She's got this big tray of food, right? And I come and I say hi to her and everything. We're talking. And I asked her, why aren't you eating with everybody else? And she looks at me and she goes, oh, Johnny, they're so old. It's depressing.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. She was the oldest resident there.
Oh.
But she couldn't, she said she didn't see her, she never saw herself as being old. And she said, I can't look at them, they're so old, I get depressed, I can't look at them. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, you do what you gotta do, right? So she's watching the news and she says, McGreevy's retiring, he's a lesbian. And I'm like, what? And she says, they said it on the news, he's a gay lesbian and they're forcing him to step down. And I'm like, well, I don't think that's exactly the right word, but okay, right? So I go home and I said to my mom, I said, yeah, I went to see Grandma Annie and she was watching the news and she said McGreevy was retiring because he's a gay lesbian. And my mom's like, what the fuck? You know, and I said, he was stepping down. Like, I already knew about that. But yeah, she said, you know, she obviously doesn't know the word lesbian refers to women, but she said that, you know, that he was having an affair with a guy, and, you know, a really young guy, and it came out. And my mother's like, oh, she doesn't know what she's talking about, you know, he had an affair, but it was with a woman, and this and that. Then she actually turns on the news and watches, and they're like, oh my god, it was with a guy. And I was like, I told you he's a gay lesbian. And because they're all like, oh, don't listen to Grandma. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's senile. You know what I mean? She was more there than you thought.
She just didn't know what the word lesbian meant.
Definitely not. No. All right, we got to do this.
My great grandmother, she used to be like incredibly quick-witted. She would just like that, just no matter what, she would just snap right back.
Nice.
And we used to compare her to Sophia from Golden Girls.
That's a good comparison, right?
Right. It's why one of the reasons why the show was like kind of sacred in our family, to be honest. And she ended up having a stroke. She got into a bad accident. She was out checking her mail while she was living on her own, and she fell. And it was in the middle of winter, so they brought her in. She had hypothermia. She'd been out there for hours. She'd had a stroke. She'd broken her hip. It just never fully recovered. And
that's pretty much what happened to my great grandma. She broke her hip and then needed surgery. And her body just couldn't handle all of it.
Alright. So, my great-grandmother, she went to live with another aunt who took care of her, and everybody just kind of, just like you said, kind of took for granted that she was never entirely there, because she got really quiet. They were used to her being, really quick-witted and snapping back.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to read this.
Yeah, I do, actually. I was waiting for you to finish, though. But I am where past and present and future die. All that was, that can be, that will be, all will be destroyed by the end of time. You have done well to find me. But now your journey is at an end. I am forging the new world, or the world anew. There is no place for you there. A history without heroes, a world without hope. This is all the future holds. The end of time draws near.
I am matter. I am anti-matter.
My
All right.
great-grandmother, though, what it was is she'd actually gotten massively depressed. And that's why she'd gotten quiet.
Makes sense.
And in fact, they even tried treating her with ECT because of it, and it didn't work. But that's why, but she still completely had her faculties in check. And at one point, she was, in assisted living. This was like in the last 2 weeks of her life. And we all went to see her, and she
Oh my god.
She's...
I'm sorry, I didn't expect the guy to animate.
Oh. So we go to the, the nursing home to see her. And she was living with my Aunt Patty and her husband Barry. And then my Aunt Patty's sister, Laura. And so at one point, she turns to my grandmother and she goes, "By the way, Laura's totally sleeping with Barry." And everybody is like, okay, she's just senile, this would never ever happen.
Yeah, and
I
remember you telling me this.
My Aunt Patty passes away, and it turns out it was true. Just immediately after, my Uncle Barry starts seeing my Aunt Laura.
Alright, this is gonna be a rough one.
This guy reminds me of Lava.
Jesus fucking Christ, Moogle! I told you not to yell in my ear!
Yelling?
I gotta lower you. You're ridiculous. You were fine before, and I was like, just keep that volume, and then it's like... This guy reminds me of... I don't know what you even said.
I think you said Lavos, which I was gonna say... It seems like every boss battle reminds you of Lavos.
Well, I mean, they are both Akira Toriyama designs, so that makes sense.
But... yeah, it turns out that my Aunt Laura's bedroom was right next to my great-grandmother's, and she heard it. So she knew what she was talking about. That was like the last lucid thing she said before she completely slipped before she passed away. She kind of, went not quite comatose, more like catatonic.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, we're gonna do this because you're dazzled. Alright. Something tells me this is gonna be a long, stupid battle.
You mentioned Golden Girls before, and I was thinking if I probably gonna stream it when it hits Disney Plus here later, in like a week or two. If anyone will be.
That sounds fun.
The only thing is, I have seen every episode so many times.
I mean,
both of them.
It's like me with the 70 show.
I don't think I've actually ever seen one.
Mogul,
Yeah.
we know. We know. We always assume you haven't seen anything or heard of anything.
I mean, there's no Fox woman in it, so we assume.
Alright, I think I can do this.
There was that one episode where they all dressed up like birds, but...
Oh, I've seen parts of that.
Oh god. Oh god. Jesus! At least he wastes some turns laughing.
The 2D sprite being animated is kind of disconcerting.
Well, Dragon Quest started doing that as of Dragon Quest VI. All the 2D sprites are animated, so it was kind of surprised that it didn't use that since the graphics in this are very similar to 6. But, yeah, it's interesting that they gave it to this guy, probably because he's the last 2D enemy you fight. It has to be something special.
Right. He's basically Shiny Cosmos.
Yup. He's the end of the Shiny Kalasma. Yeah, because Kalasmo started out as what? He was purple, and then we turned him green. And this guy is gold. I don't know if he's going to change colors. I kind of doubt it, but... Oh, I lost track of things. I forgot which turn Eric was on. Alright, we got one of the arms.
Background's really cool.
Yeah, it's a very Dragon Quest VI style background.
He looks like Crab People Goldman.
Crab people. Nobody can do anything. I might have to make some changes here, but I don't know. Oh god, everybody's asleep! Can one of y'all fucking assholes wait? Oh well, Eric's definitely dead and Serena might be dead. Alright, this is pissing me off. Alright, Rab. Rab, who doesn't have Omni Heal? Oh god. He's regenerating the arms very quickly. I only just noticed this now, but if you look like behind his feet, like where the dialogue box is done there, you can actually see the characters that are in the party standing there, and I never noticed if that was a thing before.
That's really cool.
Alright, cool. Omni Heal. Tornado. And... let's do... this.
Don't know if June told you this or showed you, but for Cartoon Club on Anime Night, we were talking about what to do after Brand New Animal, because it's only 26 episodes, so it's only going to be a couple weeks. So, like, that'll bring us almost to Halloween, so which Halloween-y anime should I do? Vampire Hunter D or Castlevania? And I was like, well, I was going to do Castlevania next for Necro, because it's what he wanted to watch, but
yeah,
you claimed it as anime, so we're going to do Castlevania after Brand New Animal.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
My mother actually liked that show.
Castlevania?
Yeah.
I think I remember you mentioning that. Good show.
I mean, she also liked watching Altered Carbon as well as Stranger Things.
Stranger Things is great.
Stranger Things, first 2 seasons are great. Third season I didn't care for so much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the third season is fine, but I don't know. I'm excited for the fourth. But...
oh, I definitely want to see the next season. I'm just like, I hope it's better. You know what it is that they waited so long, and then like, okay, well now they're like teenagers, and they all start dating each other, and I just like don't care about that. You know, I really don't give a shit about all the teen drama.
Yeah, I guess. I did like Max and Eleven's little friendship.
It was, yeah.
That was good.
Mystical Crash.
Alright, Rab's actually putting in work right now. Serena's ability sealed, but can she use magic? Well, I think it's better if 11 does it, because 11 is ability sealed. Actually, let me swap her out now for a little while. I'm gonna bring in... I should bring in Eric and try to revive him is what I should do. God, what's the boss after this guy gonna be like? Jesus.
An asshole.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Where are you guys from?
From hell.
Hell? We came from hell?
They'll lift you off the ground like Jennifer Grey and fucking Dirty Dancing.
Oh.
That line still cracks me up.
It really got June because they went and made the clip there. It's so weird how his arms disappear instead of just... Because in 3D mode, it just kind of goes dormant. His arms are still there, but he just doesn't use them. This looks weird.
It does.
Alright, do that. That, and do that.
My favorite clip in the intro is still Drippy singing Ludicrous.
Move, bitch, get out the way! Get out the way, bitch, get out the way! What up, Brian?
That is great. What a...
Fuck. Alright. No, don't do that.
Take my meds. Be right back.
Right.
That's the best I could do. Oh no. Only Hendrik can move. Alright. Oh god.
I knew you'd do something like that.
Oh, I won! Hendrik took him out! No, this cannot be. I am the end of time. You are mere mortals. But if I must die, then all must die. Prepare to witness the end. This is the end. My only friend, the end. Uh-oh, if he unleashes his full power all at once, then it really will be curtains for all of us. This isn't good. What are we going to do? That's very bright. Only kidding. The look on your face is sorry. I'm sorry, honestly. I didn't mean to frighten you like that. All right, hold on. Now somebody's texting me. Let me just see if it's something important. So now my mom's at Home Depot right now, and it might be her. It hasn't come through to my... Oh, there it goes. Yep, she's buying countertops. I figured. Mom was feeling depressed, and she decided to go out and buy countertops to cheer herself up.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to be looking into new countertops in the near future.
She's been wanting to do them for a very long time, but then, like, Dad got sick, and then, you know, he died, and, you know, it's one thing after another, so she's finally getting it done. Come on, don't take it to heart. I wasn't really going to destroy the world. That wasn't my plan at all. It was just a big wheeze, a practical joke. I'm not the end of time. Quite the reverse, actually. I love time. I'm all for it. In fact, it's my job to look after it. Make sure it's running smoothly, all that stuff. You can call me the friend of time. We're riddle at.
It's a taco.
How interesting. But if that's the case, then why would you attack us like that?
Hell,
Simple. I was testing whether or not you had what it takes to defeat Kalasmos. Sir, I couldn't even get to you unless I'd already beaten Kalasmos. That fellow and I are two sides of the same coin, you see. We both have divine powers, but he chose to use his for evil, and I can't be having that. I've been looking for the best way to teach him a lesson, and I hit upon the bright idea of gently encouraging the Luminary to defeat him. But I didn't want you to get in over your head, so I needed to know if you were up to the challenge. That's why I messed around with those books and rewrote history. It was all to test you. In retrospect, it wasn't the most subtle way to put you through your paces, but it was all I could come up with at the time. Anyway, all is well that ends well, eh? So long story short, you aced it. You restored the flow of history, and if that wasn't enough, you even defeated me. Not bad going. You are very much qualified to bear the name of Luminary and to take on Kalasmos. You are more than deserved to take your place within the pantheon of heroes and have your own statue in the Echo Chamber. You know, the more I think about it, memory really is an extraordinary thing. Time flows, the sands of the hourglass fall, and these are the days of our lives. I mean, for most people at least, there's no going back. But the memories of those times, well, they last forever. And they're what connects us. Your own memories of saving your own world, the other heroes' memories of saving theirs, they're the glue that binds us all together. And by doing all you've done, you've created memories that will see you through thick and thin. No matter how hard things get, hard, you'll always have them to support you. Anyway, I'm sure if you don't want to hear any more of my blathering, I'd say it's about time you were off back to your friends in Tickington. You've passed my test with the most flying of colors, and I can say with absolute confidence that you'll be able to take on Kalasmos. Yeah, because I already beat him. I'll be cheering you all the way. Goodbye and good luck. Like you literally...
Somebody to mention you can't get here unless
yeah! Tickety boo, you made it back. And with some marvellous timing, we were all just wondering how you were getting on. Yay, there it is.
I look like a Lego man.
Why is the book still glowing though? Well, all this excitement has really got my ticker going, so none other than the Friend of Time is beyond all this, well, I never. The Tuckles and the Friend of Time go back a long way, you know. It was he who originally gave us our sacred mission to guard the legacy of the heroes of times past. For him to have willfully damaged the tomes that contain those hollow tales, well, he must have very good reason, that's all I can say. But whatever lie behind all this, one thing's for certain, we are truly grateful to you. Thanks to your epic efforts, we can continue to do what we've always done and protect the correct flow of time. Now, I think it's high time we let you go. I know you have an awful lot to do. We'll miss you, but time waits for no man, and we can't keep you here forever. Thank you for everything. Truly, you'll be a hero to old Tuckles for the rest of time, and if you happen to clock off one of us on your travels, take a second to say hello, won't you? You'll always be welcome here in Tickington, you can count on it. Now watch how you go.
You know, when you were voicing those Tuckles, you sounded like one of the Junkticons from the Transformers movie.
Oh,
I was
really?
just about to comment, thank you, Michael Caine.
Yeah, it's basically Michael Caine impression. Michael Caine.
What's in the briefcase? Michael Caine.
Yeah. I heard that you turned up right the moment we needed someone help bringing the books back to normal. Talk about a lovely and timely intervention. I've never really met anyone like you before, you know? It's just something about you that makes me want to spend more time in your company. Can I get... Alright, I guess not. It's supposed to be one more boss, but... I don't know how to trigger it.
Pulling up by project.
Oh, here we go. Cetaceous voice echoes from afar. Luminary, I sense something sinister far to the northwest, in the skies above the Tower of Lost Time. If naught is done, the world as we know it will find itself in grave peril. When you would face this threat, climb upon my back, and I will take you there. End of Time Ender, rewarded for protecting the history of the heroes of legend by defeating the End of Time.
Be the Friend of Time.
I'm not the End of Time, I'm the Friend of Time. Where you riddle that?
And that whole speech boils down to it's just a prank, bro.
Yeah, just a prank, bro. Oh, fuck,
No,
I can't believe you've done this.
I think you go fight Jod.
Yeah, now we'll go fight Jod.
It's like, oh, by the way, it's Jod. Yeet.
It's pronounced Jod. He just dabs and disappears forever.
So, good plan.
Well, before he dabs, he's like, y'all ain't shit.
No, ain't shit.
Morning.
There's a great Twitter that's like God. And the posts are amazing. One of them was like, I no longer believe in any of you.
Yeah, I love those tweets. They're fucking funny.
Yeah, it's like the tweet of God or something.
Yeah, you know who really, really hated the tweet of God? It was the man with the fake name.
There's like a Satan account. There's several, but there's one that's really popular. They often interact with each other.
I've seen that. It's not as funny, but it's pretty good. Baby, you can blow my flute. Baby, you can blow my fucking flute.
Oftentimes it'll be like people blaming things on Satanism, and Satan will be like, "This ain't my fault. You want to take this one?" And God will be like, "Yeah, yeah. Don't look at me."
Alright. There it is. Jeez, another glowing orb in the sky. Won't they ever learn? A tear in time has appeared smack in the middle of the sky. A strange and unholy dimension stretches out beyond it. I sense a great power within. A dark power, potent enough to tear the world asunder. Please, put an end to the evil that lurks in this unholy void once and for all. Enter the tear in time and wage war against the darkness within? Who wouldn't?
Well, it's an optional super boss, so technically you can just shut off the game and never do it.
That's true. A thunderous, otherworldly voice echoes from the air, through the air. Rah. You are sorely mistaken if you think we will stand for this. Erdria's destiny lies in darkness, in lost time. The light shall not be suffered to live. You shall not be suffered to live. All those who hinder the spread of eternal night shall be destroyed. Oh yeah, it's Mordegon, alright. The end of time is nigh. Not even a memory will remain when we are through with you. The Time Worm and the Time Worm's tail. Alright.
We're covered by having Legendary and Eric sleep together at Cobblestone.
Yep.
This battle is gonna be epic.
But
I hope I win.
my turn moves down.
Yeah. Alright. At least I get to play in 3D mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Veronica's down.
Nice to stop having a temper tantrum.
I can't hear you, Ava. You're...
I said it'd be nice to stop having a temper tantrum.
It would be great, wouldn't it?
I move my microphone down. No, that's what something. I forgot about it. So I move it up and mute.
Oh, God. He's back there and he can still do shit?
Oh, God.
You're wide open.
Is John God with wings?
That's the way I always imagined it. Alright, Electric Breath is a new one on me. Why can you attack from back there? Dick move. The move of a dick.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. It's not as much damage, but it canceled his Oomful. The first time I played through this, I thought the best two healers were Serena and Rab. Now I realize it's Serena and 11.
Indeed.
And even Sylvando does better than Rab at healing, it seems. Alright. Freaking shiny Mordegon. Oh, just attack her only. That makes sense. Alright.
You're
Asshole.
Nah, he's a whole ass.
He is. Alright, so he can do that. At least now I know. Oh. Alright, there goes your accelerate. Alright, knowing that he has Disruptive Wave, I'm gonna keep Veronica in for one more turn to just... No, I'm gonna swap her out, actually. I want her to use Magic Burst once they're both in the battle. Sabando. Shush, Gibbs. Alright, this is Serena. Shut up, Gibbs! Can you not? Wait, good thing I did kabuff. Oof. Oh, fuck you, dude.
Lots of grunts.
Fingered him.
Fingers for great justice. Who followed who just?
I think it was just Moogle. You know, he can never stay in. He has to leave, join, leave, join.
Alright.
Alright, I'm go and cook some food, so talk to you later.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Lasagna.
Oh, lasagna.
What are you
Oh.
gonna name your baby? Lasagna.
They gave you the good stuff.
Time to duck and dive.
You can name your baby whatever you want. We're not gonna let her name her baby lasagna.
Well, once she sobers up, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Maybe I should have kept Veronica in. Just to deal with the buffs. Yeah, you know what? Just to deal with, like, just to do the Worm Lash sometimes so that I could take away his buffs. I think for this, just multi-heal. How dare you? You're not even in the battle right now.
Oof.
This is
Boom. Ah! Awful asshole.
time to duck and dive.
Oh, that's bad. That's a shame. I can't even swap anybody because the only character that's alive is asleep.
Like this.
Oh, Jesus. Just knock off all of his health. Alright. Alright, wow. They weren't kidding about this guy being a super boss.
Well, he was posting.
Oh, alright, we're on to phase 2, huh?
Local Facebook, somebody getting mad about business requiring masks. It's like, actually, the whole state's under a mask mandate. We have no say in it.
Yep.
He keeps fighting it. This was in New York, for the record.
I think I might be doomed. Rab, you're the only real healer. Well, I guess Sylvando can heal, but still, it's like... Actually, so can you. I think I'd have to, like, farm seeds and shit to do this properly.
It's almost like the true final boss in Octopath.
Yeah. What am I doing? This. If I don't win, that's fine, you know? I'm making a good effort at it, though.
Yeah. From more to go into a more to win.
I just freaking resurrected him.
You just pronounced it was were.
Yep. The fact that the one that's in the background can still attack you is really shitty.
Bullshit.
Unfortunately, I don't think he can pass his turn to Rab. He's supposed to only pass his turn to women.
But
And I don't,
Eric.
well, it would probably fail, and I don't want to test it in the middle of a tough boss battle, you know? Oh, Sylvando's
Right.
down.
Back on your feet now.
Looking up to see. I know he's down now, but look up to see how it works.
I think if anything, I would have to come at this with Cathal icons to avoid the status effects, but like I said, I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. I've beaten the game at some point, maybe on my own time. I can do this if I don't do it right now. Oh, nice block. A critical Kaboomal? Yeah, that's not good.
Kazing! You darling.
Yeah, it says it only works for female characters.
The fact that you could target male characters with it is weird. Well, Sylvando's literally the only one left. And he doesn't have any resurrect stuff, so I'm pretty much done.
We'll finger them on the way out.
Yep. Let me just finger you one last time before you murder me. Wow, Moogle, we needed to hear that.
Breath control A minus. Pitch B.
I
just-
actually didn't hear them.
You like belched in all of our faces.
And the turn moves down.
It was very,
Apparently turned down lower.
very disgusting.
I wasn't even pressing the button. How did that get through?
You're not on push to talk. You think you are, but you're not. Oh. I was like, I forgot Jade's alive. Oh well, now she's paralyzed.
Now she's dead.
Now she has 9 health. Oh, you're really gonna sit there and lower her defense?
Like stringing you along with status.
I know, right?
Just
Let's just debuff you. Alright.
That was something. Jeez.
I think I would have to farm stat seeds to take this guy out.
but you tried.
Yeah, I gave it a good go. Alright, well let me... Here, I'll use this guy to save. Because I'm not going to try again right now. I don't feel the need to. I'll just end the recording. You saw the super boss. He's definitely tough. We'll have Undertale next Sunday night. Get down, Gibbs. Stop jumping on me. I'm not... Get down, Gibbs! I put down the controller and he's like, where are we going? Alright, let me hit the recording thing.